What if tiny choices could change your life forever? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve incredible success while others stay stuck in mediocrity? What if I told you that the difference isn't about big dramatic changes, it's about the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make every single day? That's the magic of the compound effect. In this book, Darren Hardy reveals how tiny, consistent actions, when done over time, can lead to massive transformations in your life. Think of it like planting a seed. One small effort today grows into something extraordinary tomorrow. Introduction. Why small choices matter? Let's face it, life can feel overwhelming. Between school, relationships, extracurriculars, and personal goals, it's easy to get caught up in the noise. But here's the truth. Success isn't about overnight breakthroughs or grand gestures. It's about making small, smart decisions daily and letting them compound into big results. In the compound effect, Darren Hardy shares a simple yet powerful formula for achieving your dreams. Consistency plus time equals extraordinary outcomes. Whether you're aiming for better grades, stronger relationships, or financial freedom, these principles will empower you to harness the power of incremental progress. Chapter 1. The power of consistency. Small steps add up to big results. One of Hardy's core messages is this: success is built through consistency, not intensity. Imagine saving just $5 a day. At first, it doesn't seem like much. But after a year, you've saved $1, $825, and after 10 years, that number skyrockets to $18, $250 plus interest. The same principle applies to habits, relationships, and goals. Why consistency works? Consistency creates momentum. Every small action builds on the last, creating a snowball effect. For example, reading 10 pages a day might not feel impactful immediately, but over a year, you'll have read 36 books. That's an entire library of knowledge. Real-life example. Think about a student who studies for just 15 minutes extra each night. Over weeks and months, those 15-minute increments add up to hours of preparation, leading to higher grades and deeper understanding. Key takeaway: success isn't about doing one big thing, it's about doing many small things consistently. Chapter 2. The ripple effect of choices. Every decision counts. Hardy emphasizes that every choice you make, no matter how small, has a ripple effect. Skipping breakfast might save you 5 minutes today, but it could lead to low energy and poor focus later. On the flip side, drinking water instead of soda might seem minor, but over time, it improves your health and well-being. Understanding choice chains. Choices rarely exist in isolation. One decision often leads to another. For instance, choosing to scroll social media instead of studying might seem harmless, but it sets off a chain reaction of procrastination and regret. How to make better choices? Pause before deciding. Ask yourself, will this move me closer to my goals? Focus on long-term benefits rather than short-term gratification. Example: a teenager deciding between playing video games or practicing piano might initially lean toward gaming. But choosing practice even for 10 minutes creates a habit that compounds into skill mastery over time. Practical application: track your daily decisions for a week. Notice which ones align with your goals and which ones don't. Adjust accordingly. Chapter 3. Momentum through habits. Habits are the engine of progress. Hardy explains that habits are the foundation of the compound effect. Good habits automate success, while bad habits sabotage it. Building positive routines takes effort up front, but once established, they become effortless. How habits work. Habits consist of a cue, routine, and reward. For example, feeling tired cue triggers drinking coffee routine, which boosts energy reward. Understanding this loop helps you build good habits and break bad ones. Building positive habits. Start small. Instead of committing to an hour at the gym, begin with 10 minutes of stretching. Use triggers. Pair a new habit with an existing one. For instance, meditate for 2 minutes after brushing your teeth, breaking 2 bad habits. Identify the cue and replace the routine. If stress triggers snacking, try going for a walk instead. Example: a writer struggling with productivity might adopt a habit of writing 200 words daily. Over a year, this habit produces a full-length novel. Key takeaway: habits shape your destiny. Build good ones and dismantle bad ones to create unstoppable momentum. Chapter 4: Accountability and Tracking. Measure what matters. Hardy stresses the importance of accountability and tracking. Without measuring progress, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. Tracking keeps you honest and motivated. Why tracking works? When you see tangible evidence of improvement, it reinforces your efforts. For example, logging workouts motivates you to stick with fitness goals because you can visually track your progress. Tools for accountability. Keep a journal to record daily wins and areas for growth. Share your goals with a trusted friend or mentor who can check in regularly. Example: a student aiming to improve their GPA might track study hours, assignment completion rates, and test scores. Seeing gradual improvements fuels determination. Practical application. Pick one area of your life to track this week, whether it's screen time, exercise, or study habits. Write it down and review it daily. Chapter 5: The Role of Discipline. Discipline beats motivation. While motivation comes and goes, discipline keeps you moving forward. Hardy argues that discipline is the secret ingredient to sustaining the compound effect. Why discipline matters. Motivation is fleeting, it depends on mood and circumstances. Discipline, on the other hand, is reliable. Even when you don't feel like it, discipline ensures you show up anyway. Developing discipline. Set clear rules for yourself. For example, no phone during study sessions. Reward yourself for sticking to your commitments. Example: an athlete training for a marathon might wake up early to run despite cold weather. Their discipline not, their mood ensures consistent progress. Key takeaway: discipline turns intentions into actions. Commit to showing up, even when it's hard. Chapter 6: Overcoming obstacles. Stay committed despite challenges. Obstacles are inevitable, but they don't have to derail your progress. Hardy teaches that resilience is key to maintaining the compound effect. Why resilience matters. Setbacks happen to everyone. What separates successful people is their ability to bounce back quickly. They view challenges as temporary roadblocks, not permanent failures. Strategies for resilience. Reframe obstacles as opportunities to grow. Celebrate small wins to maintain morale. Example: a musician rejected from auditions might use the feedback to improve their skills. Each rejection becomes fuel for future success. Practical application. Next time you hit a roadblock, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adapt? Chapter 7: Surround yourself with excellence. Your environment shapes you. Hardy highlights the influence of your surroundings on your behavior. Who and what you surround yourself with directly impacts your success. Why environment matters. If your friends prioritize partying over studying, it's harder to stay focused on academics. Conversely, surrounding yourself with driven individuals inspires you to elevate your game. Creating a supportive environment. Declutter your workspace to reduce distractions. Spend time with people who challenge and uplift you. Example: a student joining a study group with high achievers naturally adopts better study habits and raises their own standards. Key takeaway: surround yourself with excellence, and you'll rise to meet it. Chapter 8: Patience and persistence. Play the long game. Hardy reminds readers that the compound effect requires patience. Overnight success is rare. True achievement comes from sustained effort over time. Why patience matters. Many people quit too soon because they don't see immediate results. But remember, seeds planted today won't sprout overnight. Trust the process. Staying persistent. Break long-term goals into smaller milestones. Reflect on past successes to remind yourself of your capability. Example, an entrepreneur launching a business might struggle for months without profit. But persistence pays off as loyal customers and revenue streams develop. Practical application: when you feel discouraged, revisit your why. Remind yourself why you started and visualize the end result. Chapter 9. Giving back. Success is magnified through contribution. Hardy believes that giving back amplifies success. Helping others not only enriches their lives, but also brings fulfillment and purpose to your own. Why contribution matters. Acts of kindness strengthen communities and deepen connections. Plus, teaching or mentoring reinforces your own knowledge and skills. Ways to give back: volunteer your time or expertise. Mentor someone younger or less experienced. Example, a senior student tutoring underclassmen solidifies their own understanding while empowering others to succeed. Key takeaway: giving back creates a cycle of positivity that benefits everyone involved. Chapter 10. Review and reflect. Learn from your journey. At the end of each week, take time to reflect. What worked? What didn't? Reflection helps you refine your approach and accelerate progress. End. Journaling for growth. Write down 3 things you did well and 1 area for improvement. This practice fosters self-awareness and continuous learning. Celebrating wins. Acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. Celebration fuels motivation and reinforces positive behaviors. Example, a student reflecting on their semester might identify patterns like staying up late, leading to lower performance, and adjust accordingly. Practical application: set aside 10 minutes weekly to review your progress. Adjust your strategies based on insights gained. Conclusion: unlock your potential. Here's the takeaway. The compound effect is a powerful force. By making small, consistent choices, you can transform your life in ways you never imagined. Reflection: why this book matters for you. The compound effect isn't just about achieving goals, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Whether you want to excel academically, build healthier habits, or simply feel more fulfilled, these principles will guide you toward lasting success. As Darren Hardy reminds us, success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. So go ahead, start small, stay consistent, and watch your life transform.